Yo, 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 yo. Hello, everybody. Beautiful. We are finally no latency, no nothing. Love it. Alrighty. How is everybody doing? Let me turn this off because that latency is killing me that I have. Alright. Hello. How's everybody doing? Alright. Let's get my chat window up here. This is for all Patreon members, apparently even people that were grandfathered into the VIB Discord channel. Even if you're not on Patreon anymore, I guess you still get to see this. So this is the weekly thing. This is going to be public in a minute, but I started with just you guys, so if you guys have any questions or anything you want to say, I can see everything that you got. Let's give me a little bit more gain right here. There we go. So yeah, welcome. That's also a little quiet for me. Yeah, there we go. There we are. And all of a sudden, there's no volume. That's interesting. By interesting, I mean not. There we go. Sorry about that. That does seem a little quiet though. There we go. Alright. How is everybody's Sunday going? I hope you're all doing well. So, we treat this kind of as like a Q&A sort of thing, or even some of my song requests, whatever you want to do. Just for the Patreons, I keep it to you guys first before we open up public. So if you have any questions or anything that you're dying for me to see, now would be the time. So yeah, go for it. Otherwise, I'm just kind of riffing. Groovy. How we living? I am taking requests. Yeah, I am taking requests. I'm pretty good. My apartment's finally feeling put together. I got a bookshelf that I have immediately filled up with all my books. But I'm happy about that. Collecting some more art to put in here. And my studio space opens up on March 1st here in LA. So I can get all this gear out of my apartment and do streams from there. Stars. That's actually the last thing I did on Twitch last night, but I will do it again. If you want me to, I will do it. All right. the skies. Funny how a couple years can change so much. I made myself a crutch out of all my friends. Now facing myself, turning something new, made myself something else entirely. I'm tired of being tired, and looking up into the stars, I find myself falling down. And if I were to reach the moon, what I feel is what I've done, what I must do. Made myself a star, orbiting among the grains, reaching down amongst the grounds where I was placed. I loved out of yeah, the goals you set become you. Reaching further is the only thing you know. So I guess I keep on driving full of your view. There is only one way that I can go. Leave myself behind, now face myself, turning something new, made myself something else entirely. I'm tired of being tired, and looking up into the stars, I find myself falling Alrighty. Stars. I think this might be a little too loud for me. And if I were to reach the moon. Yeah, let's turn that down a bit. There we go. Alright. So, thank you. Now's a good time. If anybody has any questions about when stuff is coming out, what I'm fucking doing here, what I'm working on, anything at all, this is Patreon super time. Whatever you can think of. This is for you. Let's see. We've got one person watching. I love that. That's fantastic. Well, thank you. I like that song a lot. That one's actually a really old one. Well, not really old, but it's an older one that I didn't know what to do with, and I kind of changed it a bit, and it worked better. I kind of grooved it out. That one feels kind of like Crush to me. Like if you just change a few things about it. Put that in that key. Just... can steal from myself because I wrote it. So I have recently had a growing appreciation for Lovely. Can you touch on some of the inspiration for that song? Yeah. Current plans you are allowed to talk about. Okay, let's start with that. Current plans. Yeah. February 18th, Bitter comes out. Next month, I'll be putting out All My Favorite Colors as a single. Also this month, going out to Prairie Sun, flying Ethan out along with a good engineer friend of mine, Wes Sharon, who did a lot of John Fulbright's stuff and just a bunch of good work to do my stuff. We're doing about 5 songs there. I'm hoping to go to Sonic Ranch later in this year and finish up some tracks, start some new ones. And I have some ideas for how I'm going to release stuff. But as far as specifics for that, I'm not going to go into it until I'm ready to put stuff out. And I think it's a little too soon to say right now. I don't want to end up in a situation where I say one thing and I'm unable to do it in time. So for right now, I'm in the... we'll say the alpha stage of getting this next release put together. If I do this right, I should just be able to do this consistent revolving door thing of being in the studio, playing shows, releasing music for years, and then I'll be happy, I think. So yeah, for Lovely, the inspiration for that... that one, I like the sound of it. A lot of inspiration, as a lot of songs have taken inspiration from Penguin Cafe Orchestra, and this one did for sure. That Perpetuum Mobile is something I always liked. And it feels like this ongoing thing. That's the point of it. It's in 15/8, and so it just feels like it keeps going. And I wanted that same thing as like the clockwork feel of something that was moving too steadily to be stopped by you, you know? Just this ongoing thing if you wanted to. And it was just the feeling of all this attention and focus on writing this shit. And sometimes I lose focus of other things, and it will create situations that alienate people and friends. And it's just this ongoing onslaught of bad, shitty feelings, creating these songs, creating more of this, where it becomes this revolving door of me focusing so hard on writing all this stuff and just trying to make things that I like and that I'm proud of and I feel good about. But the process of doing that isn't always so great for your interpersonal relationships. And it's just this, I wanted this groovy thing that just felt like clockwork of like, this is the sound of you simultaneously doing what you wanted to do and tearing yourself apart. This fucking... Yeah, E major scales. And then I love Lydian, the Lydian modes, which, you know, when we go to A, it's the same thing as that Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears. What song am I most proud of from the album? I think it's Resolve. I think it's Resolve or Chamomile. Chamomile I'm the most proud of as far as like soundscapes and textures and the production of it. I think it turned out great. Because I'm proud of those songs for opposite reasons. Chamomile I'm proud of because it's literally... able to make that interesting was fun. And I also love that C major 7 sharp 11 chord. Into that A major 6. And there's always that F sharp is always kind of floating around, which I think is fun. Like it means a different thing for every chord. Like you go from E major 9 into a C major 7 sharp 11 to that A major 6, and that one note has so much different meaning from chord to chord. So you've got here it's like you know. And then the one time that it goes to the C sharp minor, it becomes that 11. Completely changes. And then flattens out on the F sharp minor. You know what I mean? So I think that is just why I like it so much. And resolve is the opposite. It's something complicated. It's a melody I love. I love that melody. I just love that. Now, let's see, what is this? Resolve has so many subtle themes. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like there's a lot of little things. There's that initial theme. And then that, or even... And then my favorite thing, the other theme about that, I think this is what was written first, was the weird Picardy third thing. I love those shifting nines too. But then this Picardy third, major at the end, I love that. And those chords together are so strange. Let's see. Is holding one note throughout a song a helpful way of writing progressions? Like, okay, yeah. So that's one thing that I do like. Like I said, in Chamomile, that one F sharp means different things from every chord, and I do like that. you know, find the feeling note, I guess, the tension note. Like, someone, really quick, hopefully this delay isn't too bad. Somebody please give me a chord and then give me a single note. I don't care what chord, I don't care what note. Just give me a chord, give me a note. I'm going to kind of do this until you give it to me. All right, there we go. Note is G sharp. What's the chord? So, what chord do we play the G sharp? E flat 9. Okay, let's do that. So, okay, so that is a sus, which is interesting. So let's take that. So we are in the key of E flat. Now this to me says, let's take that. That implies movement because of the chord that you gave me. Since it's a sus, you know, we can't sit on that. So we go. So you move back to E flat 9, sus. So yeah, you know, it's cool. And I'll do something different. That was a weird example, so thank you for that actually. But I'm gonna do something a little different. So like, let's take something that I love. It's just a B major, a C major 7. It's the simplest thing in the world, but I still just. I love that sound. So let's see what B sounds like. So. And then I move it to A minor 9. And now I can really change it up here. D major 6 down to a C minor major 7, and now C major 7, A minor 9, F major 7 sharp 11, E minor, E half diminished. You know? So, like, I do like doing that. You know, a note means a very different thing from chord to chord. It happens in all right, too. So let's take the chord progression of that really quick. That's so this note, G sharp, and that. more subtle inside of everything. You know what I mean? So yeah. More of a hands-on learning. My piano is not available at the moment. These live streams can be uploaded on the Patreon to the back on. These live streams will actually be publicly available, even though right now it's just for Patreon. Here in a second, I'm going to go public and we'll go fully live with everybody. So actually, before I do that, does anybody have any other questions that they want to ask before we go public with this stream? Just if anybody's got anything at all. Also, how's the lag? I think I fixed it this stream, so it should be like perfectly along, right? We good? Can you let me know in the comments if this looks fucking good or not? Should be. So yeah. It's perfect. Hell yeah. Yes. Finally. Jesus. Let's see. Advice for composing music. Yeah. Listen to a shit ton of music. Study composers. Do it just like in college, you know, when you're in a degree for jazz. It's the same for classical, actually. It's called repertorial study. Whether you're composing or you're playing, whatever you want to do, like let's say I want to play like Oscar Peterson, which fucking Jesus Christ I wish, but let's say I wanted to play like him. Best thing that I can do is study Oscar Peterson solos and learn them. Whether you're a sax player learning Charlie Parker or fucking learning Clifford or Dizzy Gillespie on trumpet, like whatever you want to do, the point of everything is learn as much about these players that you like as you can, play like them, write like them, until eventually you can combine all these different things, and the combination of all these influences that only you could, you know, conglomerate, eventually becomes your style, you know, because only you are going to listen to the things the way you listen to them in the order, and they're only going to mean what they mean to you. And so, you know, study. Like I've got in my room right now, I've got like the Planets by Holst. I've got some stuff by Chopin and stuff. You know, I spend a little bit of time studying scores to try and see what they did and how everything worked together. And that's really the only way you can do it. Listening to music, studying the music, trying to get in it and understand it. And now from a smaller, like scaled down thing, just at the piano, just understand that piano is the best thing to work on because you've got the orchestra in front of you all the way up to the flutes and piccolos, like all that, to the fucking bass trombones and tubas. And so you have all that access. In front of you. And so really understand that if you can get to the heart of a composition, no matter who it's by, and you can see how it fits in front of you on your piano, you're going to have just a better understanding of it. You know, it takes time, but study and listening. That's it. Let's see. I already talked to Chris and Ben about this, but I'd love to hear your side of this. But what does the writing process look like for your band? How it evolved from Valencia? Do you ever get stuck in your ways when it comes to vision for a song? How do you go about revising songs? Okay, so for Valencia, how that worked was I demoed everything. And I wrote the parts, and I gave it to them, and we practiced it, and we went to the studio and recorded it just like that. It's pretty goddamn close to the demos. Now, on Insomnia, it was pretty much the same thing. The difference was I was recording it, and so there was a little more give and take and play of what the parts were as you recorded, because we got to hear them as we went, instead of just, you know, only having like a couple days to record everything. We did it over a year. And then for One Big Beautiful Sound, what ended up happening during the compositions of One Big Beautiful Sound is I would have songs written, like, let's take The Message, for example. I would have, like, and I knew I had that, and then I knew the verse, like, what another letter, and I knew I wanted the counter melody, but I didn't know what that was. And so I think most of the time I'd end up being like, I would play this and I'd be like, da 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 ma do ba da, and then they'd play it back and be like, yeah, I like that. And then I'd sing something and I'd be like, no, I don't like that. Let's try this. And I'd be like, do do do, and literally sing the notes back and forth, writing them down as we go, till eventually, da ba da da do ba da ba da 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 da. And so it got to the point where I would like sing at them and I'd hear it and it'd be like, no, that doesn't work. Sing another thing. They'd play it, be like, yeah, that works. Sometimes the parts were obvious to me. Sometimes I kind of just had to sing them out to get them going. And so a lot of time that's how it would be, is me singing parts at people until they could play them back and we'd see if they were good. And it kept going like that. Some stuff was a little more intentional. Resolve was extremely intentional. You know, we wrote them. That was all written. I knew what I wanted the strings to do. I composed those parts. And so there was, there was a lot of back and forth of me like yelling at them and them playing it back. And I had to, for that, hear it in real life to see how those parts worked. Because a lot of times in finale and part writing programs, they just don't, sometimes stuff that does work sounds bad in those programs. And when you hear it for real, it works, you know. Now, for this last album, we didn't ask for this room. Like I said, like Resolve was, we've been working on that one forever, since like literally the beginning of the singles in 2019, but I knew I wanted to save that for an album. I wanted to save it until I knew I could do it well, like in a good studio environment. So that album was kind of done the same way. I think that we adopted that method while we were doing the singles for One Big Beautiful Sound. A lot of the stuff would be me singing parts until what we had worked. And so, yeah, there was a lot of that. Some of the stuff was pre-written that I did in finale, and then some of it, which actually, I think, like, God, I'm forgetting the track list. Let me take a look. So, like, Marigold, for example, actually, I knew what I wanted on that one. That one, when I did the demo in the studio, I wrote the horn parts for that. And Stars, I also knew. I knew I wanted the saxophone to kind of take the lead on that one. And there was one in specific, Patient. Yeah, Patient, I definitely, I knew that I wanted this lick. And so a lot of the time what would happen is, like, I would have the guts of something. I would know, like, the parts for the horns would be in where I was playing in the keys. And then what wasn't there, we'd fill in the gaps with, like, singing back and forth. And me, like, singing the part of them, then playing it back, and make it work. So, yeah, I hope that answered the question. Oh yeah, so I've got these. The rest are on the way, but this is what y'all are about to get for you who have taken part in the pre-sale. It is here. So get ready for that in April. How do you add complexity to music without making it sound too busy? I don't think I succeeded in that. Yeah, at all times. You know, that's kind of what I'm doing now. So what has happened is not a breakup. Just so everybody understands. I would call it what do you call it? It's the opposite of a hiatus. It's the opposite of a breakup. I'm not done. This isn't done. I would call it an expansion, kind of. It's a reformatting for sure. But that's part of the reason why. You know, a 7-person band, there were times where it wasn't fitting, where I realized, like, we are overplaying. There are dynamics that I want to achieve that we can't do if we're all doing it at once, and I wanted to also work with different people and work with different sounds, smaller arrangements, and sometimes even bigger if I want. But most of the thing was, you know, I did want to simplify because the complexity of everything was starting to get in the way of the musicality of everything. And I have a lot of ideas that I want to be able to mess with and a lot of directions I want to go. And so I would say, like, the Poor Bastards are becoming a little more inclusive of different people. The lineup's going to be ever-changing and different. And that's kind of the idea of it. But let's see. So adding complexity to music, sometimes I think you don't need to. Lately, I've been realizing, like, some stuff just needs to groove. But I'd say something that I love. I love my sharp 11s, which is like a... Sorry. It's that Lydian thing. It's the major scale of the sharp 4. love that. And, nines, of course, are combinations of them, so you have the D with that. I love that. So that's really not that complicated, and you can kind of ride on that. And what I mean? So I think focus on your groove, find those textures that you like. By textures I mean like your nines and your sharp 11s. Find what feels good. Just kind of work them in. Don't advertise them too much. Just. Groove in. What else we got? Oh, and no, it's not just black. I went all out, made sure this was as cool as possible, and I will show you what you guys are getting. Oh yeah, purple. So. It's coming and it's cool. Spared no expense to make it as badass as possible, and Copycat Records did amazing getting it to be exactly what I wanted. They are awesome. So yeah, purple. It's more akin to a solo act where different people backing you up, tuning the sound you're going for. How do I deliver you your JMPB signed poster? Oh yeah, so the PO box thing, I can't do that. It's not gonna work. Deliver me the signed thing. That's a good question. That is a fine question. I don't know. The PO box I have in Oklahoma. We have to keep that for business purposes, but I can't afford to open another one here, honestly. Let's see. Oh shit, what is that? It's a double LP. It is a double LP. Yeah. And okay, so here's the deal. I've got 150 of them, besides the ones that are for pre-sale. So after we get all those delivered, pre-sale, they have to get theirs first. I'm not going to be selling these until they have them in their hands. Once that happens, then I will probably be doing an online sale. I'm not sure how much these are going to go for yet. I have to do some math to figure out what it needs to be for me to afford everything and be able to order more. So, so yeah, that's it. I think with that, I'm going to open this up to the public for a bit. Do you ever get stuck in your ways when it comes to a specific vision for a song? I used to, and I still do in some ways. There are things that I won't let go, but more and more lately, there are, music is always about working with other people, I think. If you get too caught up on what you're doing by yourself, it's not the point. It's about playing and doing stuff with other people. And so, I've got my ideas that can't be adulterated, things that I know, this is the heart of it, this is what it is. But there are musicians and people that I respect, and I find their style is something that I love, and I want them to work with me on this so that they kind of infiltrate this thing a little bit. So yeah, that's that. And as far as revisions, sometimes changing keys, changing tempos, changing feels, that can be the thing that makes or breaks a song. And so I've done that a lot with old stuff. You want a song, that used to be a waltz. It's definitely not anymore. Could Patreon people have first dibs on them when sold? Yeah, that is a good... Yes, Patreon people can have first dibs. I can't afford to discount them, but you can have first dibs. I will give you guys a week. A week to buy them if you want them. Again, I don't know how much. At least $50. At least $50, but I need to do the math. It's probably going to be a little bit more, but yeah. Double LPs are expensive, really expensive, and we've got full art lyric books as well. Like we really went for it here to make this as cool as possible. Everything's custom, you know. So it's cool, I promise. You know, it is not hastily thrown together. So yeah. All right, I think it is about time that we open this guy up to the public. Ba-do-do-do. La 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 lo. Okay. Public. Here we are. Oh no, that's not what I want. You bastard. Alright. Any Patreon names still on the inside of the sleeve? Oh fuck, yeah they are. Let's see. Where are you at? Yeah, so for all of the patrons that were here before January of that first year when we opened up, yeah, there you are. Patreon credits as promised. All right there. You're on the CD as well. So no worries about that. There you go. Hello everybody. This should be public now if I'm not mistaken. So there's that. Make sure that we are, yep, we're online. All right, groovy. So, hello everybody. Hello public. I'm on the bottom left or something. Bottom left, bottom right. Let's see. Nice. So yeah, cool stuff. Write my name on there with the others. All right, so hello everybody. This has been open to the Patreon for a minute now, and now it's public. Every Sunday I will be doing these. It's Patreon first, so we get to talk and answer their questions and all that stuff. And then after that, I open up to the public and we do stuff. So, hi. You know, let's see. We're doing YouTube now. So yeah, Twitch on Saturdays, YouTube on Sundays. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. You know? So let's kind of just jam a little bit, right? How about I play something new? Something that I'm about to record. I need to relearn that one. I have to learn my own music, but all right, show me in the comments. Do we want something upbeat and groovy or sad and depressing? What do you want? Show me. And I will play whatever you ask for. Looks like groovy and upbeat. Alrighty then. Another pound of care when wanting to go off. I never met a moment free of it. one. It's groovy. My neighbors probably hit it. Let's see, what do we got? What have I been listening to recently? I've been listening to Hiatus Coyote's new album, Mood Valiant, because it's awesome. Been listening to that. I've been listening to a lot of Terrace Martin and a lot of Kamasi Washington, as well as some MF Doom lately. Let's see, what else? I've been listening to Esperanza Spalding, but I'm always listening to Esperanza Spalding. Yeah. So, lots of groovy stuff. Which I can play you guys a new one too. This one's brand new, but I'll show it to you. Where is it? I can't remember how that one goes at the moment, but I know I have it. What am I looking at? Yeah. I'm gonna try and make this one cool. So let me set something up really quick. We're going to go to live mode. Turn that off. Stop it. You go. I like that. Okay, do that. It's not bad. Getting there. I want to make this cool. Cool. That stays there. All right, let's turn you off, and for you, we'll go over here. No. You go away. Yeah, I dig that. All right, let's do it. Hold your tongue, what you want to say. Over, down, it's on the way. Just be still and wish it away. No concern, it'll all be okay. You know I know you. I know you know I. Step best off going to bed. No sweat, don't let it go to your head. It'll be better tomorrow. No, we're caught up in nothing at all. Let me be clear. It's nothing at all. I'll listen more, I can tell, I can, baby, I'm on your side. But you act like you didn't know. You act like you didn't know. And I could do better, my best, but no better. The rest is beyond me now. stubborn, I learn quick as I can, but who could really blame me? I am only a man. I suffer over lingering on topics that you hate, like I was rushing to the end, but now you know I hate to wait. I preach, I pray, I reach, I try to keep from being a fucker, but it's just my size, and if it's the mold of all the little terrors trapped inside, and by the time it fills me up, there ain't nothing left to hide. I hope you know I try. I can tell, I can, baby, I'm on your side. You act like you didn't know. You act like you didn't know. And I can do better, my best, but no better. The rest is beyond me now. Oh. There you go. So much fun to solo over. I think that one's Beyond Me. I think that's called Beyond Me. I'm not sure yet. Working title, Beyond Me. You can tell your friends that you knew about it when it was still called Beyond Me. There you go. Status on the blank. On the studio doc and the live show for the public. You gotta wait until the new singles are out. I'll just say that. And then I'll put those out, I think. Yeah. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, absolutely. That's kind of the thing, is I wanted a song like that. I was like, I don't have a song like that. Like, fuck it, I want a song like that. I want just like a... Yeah. The live show is still going on Spotify, yes. It definitely is. I just gotta give it time. I'm working on a lot of stuff, but it'll come. What else do I got? That is a shopping list. These are groceries. I'm putting too many groceries in here lately. All right. Do you guys want the sad one? The live show, no, I can't. I don't know what happened to the footage from the interviews at the live show. I don't know what happened to him. I think, if I remember correctly, I have that footage, but I don't know how to explain this. It's shot in like a log format that I do not have the software to open or edit. But I have the entire show. I was able to get that, so, yeah. Make a song out of my shopping list. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna see if you guys can guess what I was trying to make. If I remember correctly, yeah, I remember I was making. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I think this is a. Let's do a little bit more of a. I think I fucking maybe I should fucking. Let's do something groovy. Half-pound mixed fresh mushroom, such as cremini ripe mushrooms, shiitake and oyster, chanterelle, and portobello chopped with 4 large shallots, diced. 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1/4 cup of chickpea flour, 4 cups of chicken and vegetable stock, preferably homemade. And 1/4 cup of chopped fresh cilantro or parsley leaves for serving on a plate. Ooh, yeah. How about a mixed fresh mushrooms such as cremini ripe mushrooms, shiitake, oyster, chanterelles, portobellos, chopped with 4 large shallots, diced, and 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and 1/4 cup of chickpea flour. I kinda tripped over my tongue, I meant 1/4 cup of chickpea flour. Four cups of chicken and vegetable stock, preferably homemade. 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro or parsley leaves for serving. I did it. How we doing? So actually, this was for a shakshuka recipe that I was adding mushrooms to, if I'm not mistaken. It's basically, if I'm not mistaken, that's what this was for. I think I was doing like one of those cast iron shakshukas, or eggs in purgatory, if you've ever heard of it. And I was fucking with the recipe a little bit. And I was using chickpea flour instead of eggs for a part of it. So yeah. Yeah, there's my shopping list. Then I have my... What else do I have? Alright, I'll give you the sad one. Let's see, where are we at? Yes, I like this one. Wait, whoa, what am I doing? I'm out of my mind. Yes. Back on the makeup. Holy shit, that's insane. Let's tone that back a bit, but yes. Yeah. Back on the makeup. You've nothing to say. A character flaw. Another mistake. Some might get so stare in the mirror, shake it away. You're wrong. Go and tell it's over, give what they take. Cry on your own time, time gets away. And normal is passing, what's left is insane. Rapture is over, you're here to stay. And it's all gone away. Get what you take. Still limbo, a relic, a ghost. It's over and gone. So what drives you the most? Reflections are fading, what memory boasts. Lost in vision, the further you coast, and it's all gone away. Get what you take. Inside out, upside down. Every side, every sound. Even if I wanted it, I couldn't get control of it. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over now. It's over now. You let it slip away. There you go. Cup noodle, very good. Dr. PhD LTD. I hope you get well soon. I hope you get well soon. Your name has too many letters, but I hope you get well soon. I hope you get well soon. Oh, I hope you get well soon. I hope you don't have COVID, and I hope you get well soon. That didn't work very well, but I hope you get well soon. Oh, Dr. PhD LTD, why do you have so many letters in your name? Ooh, actually, when you consider the number of letters in most people's names, that's not that many. Oh, 6 6 is a pretty normal number. There you go. We're all gonna get COVID and we're gonna die. There you go. All right, so what do we have now? All right. Let's try this. Just to make things hard for myself. Somebody name a song of mine and give me a key to play it in. I'm going to see if I can play it in a different key. Just off the cuff, like on the spot. That's a bad idea, but I'm going to see if I can do it. Because why not? We're at the end of the stream, getting pretty close, so we're going to see. G sharp major. That's the first thing I saw. Okay. Fucking. Saying, so I'll stick with an auto reply. Oh my god. Falling away the night and the day, they blur and lose the divide. Smashing on my fingers, dribbling along the leader, and it's something that is absent of mind. Falling apart, I can make it and hard if I can finish the last couple lines. Anyone can remedy a simple little melody, but I need something special to ensure that they remember me. Oh, fuck me. They remember me, I'm starting to. Fuck. They remember me, I'm starting to. Fuck me, what is that? Oh, God. They remember me, I'm starting to believe that maybe this could be the death of me, but wanna love me way to die. Ah, fuck it. There it is. Build me up and bring me down until I got a right melody. Fuck me, too difficult. I was doing so good. Holy shit. That was really hard. Oh, that was so close. That fell apart pretty quick at the chorus. All right. Place in my range. Fuck you guys. Alright, can you play In the Morning But Sad? I don't wanna be here anymore. Eyes on the floor, watching dust collect upon the metal of the venting insects, marching diligent to winter where they can. just like them. Another everyone persistent, trying to find a better source of sustenance. I always find myself pursuing all the things that drive me further down. One more round of empathy for now, just to help me push it all back down. I'm blacked out, eyes blacked out, candy passing out on candy sheet to fall asleep, but they surround, and now the teeth begin to gnash and tear away. I am left with a down. My mind's beating back, time I get forever stuck inside a thought that I can't seem to figure out. Oh wow, that's weird. Kill it all away. Just one night and everything's okay. And in the morning I can tidy it up, clean it up, forget my worries and I'll brighten up. I'm on top, I know my mind has just been out of line. I'll see the sun and I know I'll be fine. And in the evening I can see my friends. I'll come around and they'll smile again, and I won't let it go away this time. No, I won't let it wash away this time. Right? God damn. What be? Ah. There it is. Sorry, that was tough. Whew. It seems we circle back around, as if we never even left at all. What are we to say? What have we to say, if anything at all? I guess that we could just pretend, as if we never missed a moment. But why do we lie? Why do we try and act like we don't care? A couple messages to start, and then we'll meet up at the bar again. Rolling in the trust that we set out for ourselves to find. I guess we're gonna find it down. I don't know about that one. I kind of liked In the Morning. That one kind of feels off. Suddenly now, 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 now. That one's already kind of up, isn't it? Let's see. We're not the same. God, what else we got? Oh, I wish I could play Underground, but I don't know it. Philosophy's tough. Let's see. I'll do one I like very much. I hope my internet actually works on my MacBook today, but I don't think it's gonna. Why do you do this? Come on, there you go. So easy. Sarah spelled without an H was getting bored on a PV amp in 1984. While Zach without a C tried out some new guitars, playing Sarah with no H, his favorite song. La, 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 la. Zach and Sarah. She heard voices from inside, the kind of voices she would soon learn to deny, 'cause all they got is slap. La 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 la. Zach and Sarah. About layaway plans, Sarah told a friendly salesman that it's gonna be dark, it's gonna be dark, and we're all working in a submarine as hoes. She saw the light, she saw the pale English face, repeating beats and strange machines with thumping bass, visions of pills that put you in a loving trance, that made it possible for all white boys to dance. And when I finished Sarah's song, Sarah clapped. La 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 la. Zach and Sarah. Close enough. Meow, 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 meow. Sure. All right, cool. Yeah, so there's this one that I've been working on, and I'll show it to you guys. I like it. It's kind of hard, and so sorry if I mess it up, but I love this progression. So here's how it starts. That's actually what I'm having trouble with, is starting this song. Step in time, our first dance, and everything is just as sweet. I count it back, and keep it up, hold the fight long enough, and you could be anything that they were, and you could only dream what they give away for free. It's easier if you just close your eyes. It's all for fun, it's all I want, it's all I've got. It's easier to just observe, but I get caught on little things and answering open call to make the grade everywhere. There's one more wall, and you could only dream of what they give away for free. It's easier if you just close your eyes. There it is. Something like that. So right now, video challenges like that, like doing pop punk, I can't really do it. I don't have a place to do it anymore. And even the studio So the studio I'm building will have like enough to do. I'll actually be able to sing. And here you might notice I don't sound very good. I'm sorry. I can't get that loud, and I can't full voice things. And this is my apartment. Once I'm at the studio, it'll be easier, and I can actually sing. I'm sorry. I'm going really flat and tight up in here, so sorry. But I'll be able to do some stuff, but we'll see. I'm working on it. Let's see. I am building a new studio in Los Angeles. Yes. I've been buying some gear. This beautiful Soyuz microphone is part of it. I've got at least $30,000 of instruments itself. Now I'm digging into my own recording equipment out here. What good am I? And jazz style. That's tough. Give up the feelings you get, the highs, the lows, and the last cigarette of your life. The knife will cut never again. Give the pain, give the lows, take the medicine, and you'll never regret. Oh. Good for the moment. That's way too old. Good for the moments you wanted and let yourself live outside your mind. Thoughts in your place and your face like the trace of a smile, loving and kind. Everything's vivid and clear, but the image is lost, just colors and lines. Thoughts in the place. Wait, no, fucking. Losing yourself to your help with the turn button turn, losing the time. That's way too tough. Yeah, give me some time on that one. So hard. Wouldn't actually have been doing this over. It sounds like pyro music. How do I make that pyro music? I don't know. Let's see. I'm just gonna make some music. Don't mind me. All right, cool. All right, so that's probably gonna be it for me today, guys. We're having a good time just fucking around here. So. Thanks for hanging out. Later. Yeah, that was really bad timing. I'm sorry. You'll have to catch the next one. I do this on Sundays. Bye.